The head coach for the Fighting Saints as he greets the visiting University of Maine Presque Owls to his home court. It's a matter now of will his team find that intensity that they had yesterday against Fort Kent. They suffered that heartbreaking loss by 3 points to their big rival Fort Kent. Today they got to take on the Owls. They are 0-3. The Saints are in conference play, 0-3 conference play, and this is almost a must-win situation for the Fighting Saints. We'll get the starting lineups now for the Saints from the PA announcer. And again, the Saints will be wearing blue today instead of their customary home whites.
And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Fighting Saints. From Brooklyn, New York, number 15, Brad Drysdale.
Yesterday's White Birch Realty Player of the Game, Brad Drysdale.
From Queens, New York, number 5, Doug Childs. From Cambridge, New York, number 21, Tyler Harrington. From Moncton, Vermont, number 14, Ryan Kimball. And right in the point from Washington Heights, New York, number 1, Victor Valdez. The head coach of the Saints is Mr. Bill Bartlett. Assistant coaches Jim Magic and Jeff White. Your president, Dr. Frank McClurry. Your athletic director, Mr. Mark Benetavis. And now I ask everyone at this time.
Leading scorer yesterday for the Fighting Saints as they overcame a 5-point halftime deficit to take a 9-point lead midway through the second half, and just a tremendous ball game against Fort Kent. Jimmy Lopez for Fort Kent lighting it up late in the ball game with 3-pointers, and boy, just a tremendous ball game. Ended up being 76-73. The Saints on the downside of that score, and it's going to be controlled by the Fighting Saints. Valdez will set the point up. He'll be the point guard. He'll set the table for the offense. He'll go to Doug Childs. Harrington, they said the high scorer yesterday, leading scorer for the Fighting Saints. Owls come out and they're playing a 3-2 zone defense. We'll see how the Saints want to attack here. Saints, I like them at high tempo, going up and down the floor. That shot will be missed, and the rebound will come down, and the Owls will have the basketball. Peasley with the ball. He'll get it in the front court, and the Owls will do the rosters as this game unfolds and progresses along. And 3-point shot coming from the outside, and it's going to be good, and it'll take Wingate will get the bucket. Actually, it's only a 2-point shot. His foot was on the line, so it'll be 2-0. The Owls with the lead. And can't imagine the Saints, last year's defending Mayflower or Sunrise Conference champions, going to 0-4 in league play. Like I said, this is their home court, and they need this one. They've already lost to Vermont Technical College here and to Fort Kent here. Childs will get a 3-point shot. We'll see some pressure early on here in the backcourt from the Fighting Saints. Peasley will throw up top. Nice grab on the run, and the Owls will set up the offense. And Drysdale's got to be careful. He fouled out yesterday for the second time this season at home. He has fouled out of the ball game, and that's going to be in there. And number 22 is Rosser. So Rosser with a 3-ball makes it 5-3. And the Saints got to get out there on that perimeter defense, and that's something they could not do against Lopez and Fort Kent yesterday, and that cost them the ball game. Going to rotate it around. Childs will hold it down in the corner, and Valdez will hold it between circles. He'll go to Drysdale. Drysdale, from that spot on the floor, was able to drive a lot yesterday. He had the big dunk on the breakaway. The ball tipped around, and it's going to be white basketball. The Owls will have it. And again, the Saints in their blue uniforms today. Laundry day for the Owls. That's why they get to wear their white uniforms today. 18:25 to go in the first half. 20-minute halves. Overtime if necessary. Peasley with the basketball. And he was the leader during the warm-ups out there, leading calisthenics and the drills. And he'll be the leader on the floor. He's seen direct some traffic out there. And from the elbow, he'll get the ball down, and nothing happened there. And they'll just hold it up top as Wingate. And the Owls with that 5-3 lead, 18 minutes to go in this first half of action. Shot clock down to 14 seconds. And Peasley having all kinds of trouble getting a handle on the basketball. And we're going to have a jump ball call as Childs got in there and tied up number 25, McCarthy. And that's going to stay with the Owls this time. So they'll have it on that side out with just 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. And Peasley wants to penetrate. He'll go up and get it. He got below the free throw line and made the little pull-up jump shot. Again, no defender got a hand in his face, and it goes 7-3 now. The Owls. Harrington. Again, it's a matter of will they come out with that intensity, the Saints. So one and done as they get the ball off to Wingate. Wingate with a quick push into the front court. And Wingate gave the ball off to his teammate on that side, number 22, Rosser. And Rosser's already got a bucket too. And McCarthy went all the way around to the baseline. It's going to be a kick out of bounds. They will not reset the shot clock. There'll be 23 seconds on it. McCarthy, 25, will take the ball out of bounds. And again, 22 seconds is a lot of time on the shot clock. We don't get a lot of shot clock violations. And off the glass, and the Owls are shooting an incredible field percentage right now. Ball shots going up from the field. As they basically hit everything they've thrown up. They have a 9-3 lead, and Drysdale wants that baseline. He'll kick it out, and Childs for three. No. Had the open look, couldn't get the completion, and that'll go out of bounds off from Harrington, and Peasley there fighting for it. It'll go off from Harrington out of bounds. You can see McCarthy will take it out of bounds. He's going to have Peasley back there with him, Devin Peasley. And again, there you go. I like that leadership role he fills there as he directs the traffic around. There's Peasley. Again, wants to isolate Wingate on his side. And he did. He get Wingate the basketball, and he wants to dump it down inside. There's no passing lane. Lose the dribble, take the ball on the floor, picked up Valdez, got it to Harrington, back to Valdez, and Victor Valdez with some great defense played right there by the Fighting Saints. Kimball, that's his territory from that arc on. Anywhere on that arc, Kimball is a threat to score from that three ball. Harrington up, and Tyler Harrington with a three-pointer. 9-6 as he closes the gap with his first bucket of this basketball game. He's got a matchup today. Be able to shoot over the top of his defender. He's a little quicker than him, and he's able to shoot over the top of him. They killed the dribble, and Harrington there defensively. They get it to Wingate. He turns in the paint up, and that's going to be one of the first misses they've had. Kimball will come out and get the basketball. He'll get into the front court, go to the left side. He'll wait for his teammate to join him. Valdez to Kimball to the bucket, and got it, Kimball! We're tied at 9, and the two teams have got combined between them 4 3-pointers already. Peasley got the ball caught up on his hip, killed the dribble instead of getting the violation. Rosser got the ball down into Wingate. He wants to wheel, and he'll kick it out, and left alone is Peasley. Got it! Peasley for 3. 5 threes in the ball game now, and Peasley with that one. It's Valdez. We look at, and it is it's a true 3-2 zone being played. I like the 3-2 zone. I mean, I like zones, but 3-2s I like, and this is a true 3-2. You don't see a lot of them played. Drysdale got up, kicked it out, and he'll just work the ball around Valdez. But Harrington, he likes that spot, and he'll, that thing came out of the rim on him, and Kimball will get in there and tie it up. Rosser and Kimball, McCarthy and Kimball will tie it up. And we're going to have the substitutions at the scorers table, and they're going to, they ring the buzzer. And
number 3, Maurice Pye.
So Pye in the ball game, he had a big role yesterday in the success of CSJ as he was able to come in and provide a lot of quickness, pushing the ball, and also good defense. Drysdale whipped the pass out to Pye, and Pye to Kimball. Kimball looking to go 2 for 2. Well, Kimball 2 for 2 from the arc. That's 6 threes in the ball game between the two teams already, and we haven't even played. Well, we have played 5 minutes since it. And Pye in the backcourt will get called for the foul. 12-12 to score, and it's starting off. It's going to be a good one here. And the CSJ Athletic Complex going to have a White Birch Realty Player of the Game at the conclusion of the contest. They'll receive the donated shirt, the CSJ Player of the Game shirt, donated by White Birch Realty. And again, I urge you to get out and catch a game. Boys still have some games here at home, and you can watch college basketball live, and then go home and watch it on Channel 15. Valdez came down, stripped the basketball, grabbed it out of the air again after it got taken out of his hands, and here's the quick push. Got the numbers, Kimball, where he likes it. Kimball, 3 for 3! They're going to call a timeout, and Kimball's smoking right now, as he'll have 3 3-pointers and give the Saints their first lead at 15-12. Good timeout taken by the Owls. Somebody's going to get on number 14 out there, Kimball, as he's got 9 points already. 9 of the 15 points belong to Ryan Kimball of CSJ. Rosser brought the ball in bounds for Peasley. And Peasley killed the dribble early, way up high between the circles, almost to the half-court logo. And they're going to post up, and Harrington, a good defender, and going to have travel. Yeah. Fothrop wanted to play with his back to the basket. And leaned in on Harrington, who just released the pressure, and that caused the travel. So Bartlett trying to level things off here in his first year at CSJ. And they've extended Winthrop out there on Beasley as Drysdale turns, fires, no good. Ball tipped around on the floor, picked up by Fothrop, and they'll bring it down now. It's Wingate with the basketball. Remember that shooting percentage that the Owls started off with? They couldn't miss from the floor. CSJ, it's good. No call. There's Kimball. Almost sold it to me as being a true thing. There's another bucket. That's Peasley.
Devin Peasley.
We'll make it 15-14. Called a 2-point shot in Valdez. Again, has faced no opposition, bringing the ball down the floor, and they're going to have a sub coming in at the scorer's table. It's going to be number 34 out there for the Owls. It's going to be Brock. Drysdale on a kick out to Kimball. Oh, his first miss. Harrington kept it alive, couldn't control it. Rosser brought down the rebound. He'll go to Peasley. Parada, number 25 at the scorer's table for the Saints. That's going to be the throw. They're going to toss the ball away.
Now checking in for the Owls.
And the Saints will take over.
Brock. In for CSJ.
As Bothrop hurt his ankle on that play, he's going to be coming out of the contest now.
New York, New York.
So Drysdale sitting down, taking a breather, and Childs also on the bench. He was a starter, but they're both on the bench right now with 13:10 to go in this first half, and the Saints looking desperately for their first conference win. Valdez's pass is tipped, still gets to Harrington. He has plenty of time to set up, launches it, it was short. McCarthy with the rebound, he'll pivot, keep the ball alive, and now find Wingate will snap the pass off, get it in the front court. That's Peasley with the basketball, number 10 is Peasley. Carrasser, he'll turn and fire, and no. The second miss of the first half, and they have not missed a lot. But that can't continue. I mean, the teams start out that hot. They do cool down eventually and become normal. Harrington, Kimball. Kimball wants to go down inside to Parada, and he's going to have Rosser on him. Parada trying to set it up. He'll give it off to Valdez in the corner. Pie in the sky, no good with the shot, and Parada will put it up and in. 17-14, Saints lead back to 3. They trailed 9-3 at one point. Wingate up and got it! Falling away with a defender on him. And Wingate will tie the game up to 17-all. A rapid played first 8 minutes of this contest. Kimball. They'll get it to Harrington, to Parada, and he'll fake the three. He'll penetrate, go up, and I think that shot was partially tipped by McCarthy. It was a slow developing play. Now Childs back at the scores table. He'll be coming in for CSJ. Doug Childs, number 5. Wingate in the corner. Wingate will pull up, put up a 3-shot. No good. 3-ball shot. No good. Slapped out of bounds by Rosser. It's going to stay with the Fighting Saints. Now Childs coming into the ballgame, and he's going to replace Valdez. So Victor Valdez pulled out early, 11:43 to go. He'll take his first break of the afternoon. And Pye now looks like he's going to run the point. This is what happened yesterday. Pye took over from Valdez when Valdez came out of the ballgame, and Pye with that great speed going to the hole. That 3-2 zone out there.
Let's go, yeah, let's go.
They stuck with it. Even when Kimball came out and hit those first threes, he got a travel call. Childs called for the travel. Now yesterday he got called 3 different times on the travel. And it's a trend he's got to break. With 11:24 to go in the first half, we're all knotted up at 17 in a desperate situation for the Saints at 0-3 in league play. Blocked out here by Parada. He came over and swatted the ball away from the backside. It looked like they got beat defensively, but you see a lot of the blocks now taking place from the backside like that. As Rosser looks and just dumps it into Wingate, a little short pass. Peasley wanted to take him off the dribble. McCarthy bobbled the ball right to Rosser, and he'll come back to Peasley. Now Wingate released on the screen and roll, and the defender got there late, and yeah, got some shots coming up as Wingate beat Pye. Yeah, and 2 shots coming up. So Wingate at the line to shoot a couple.
That's his second. Going to the line, shooting 2 for the
And 2 quick fouls on Pye. I don't expect to see Valdez sitting for very long on the bench for the Fighting Saints. He said Jim Madgwick, the assistant coach, along with Jeff White, and of course Phil Bartlett, the head coach. Jamie Ryder with an injury, unable to play. Waiting on the status of how many days or weeks he'll be out, if it's day to day. Second shot up by Wingate, and he'll have it. He'll get 1 and 2 and get the lead back to the Owls at 18-17. Pye came to the top of the 3-2, and not a lot happening. Nobody shifting around, nobody really moving. Getting the tempo of the game favoring the Owls, as the Saints, very athletic team, like to get out and get a little flow into the game. Harrington, excellent player in transition for a big man who just plays that transitional ball so well. He'll miss a shot there. Rosser got the ball up ahead, and that's off the glass too hard, no good. Tipped around. Harrington trying to control it, and it'll be saved by Kimball. Will save it to Pye. Pye will pull up, and 2-point shot, no good. It's going to be a 1 and done this time, as we'll have Brock get the rebound. Brock will get it to Wingate. Wingate, there's the pass down inside. It's too far into the backboard. take the shot. Peasley wanted to accelerate and had to, the defense cut him down, and he had to slow it down and kick it back out. 21 on the shot clock. Wingate, nice catch by McCarthy. I'm not really sure how it wasn't a double dribble or a travel, but he got possession of it. Plenty of time, 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Wingate up, and he didn't hit the rim, so there would have been a violation. So irrelevant now as the ball went over, and it'll be controlled by CSJ in an 18-17 game, 9:45 to go first half. Owls with the lead. They're in the white uniforms today, Saints in the blue. And Parada went up, and nice English on the ball. They will spin it up and in. You can see Wingate called for Rosser. He came over to get the basketball. He tried to work off the screen set by Peasley. The Saints had none of that. They took care of that, and that's going to be out of bounds off from Harrington. Heiser, number 10, and Valdez, number 1, into the ballgame for the Fighting Saints, as Pye and Parada will sit down. And 33 making his first appearance is number 33, Sabatis. Sabatis for the Owls. But Peasley, a shooter, man. You leave him alone on the edge, he will rip you apart, and he'll make the lead 21-19 now as it seesaws back and forth, just like yesterday's basketball game. Childs looking to get on track offensively, lost the dribble. We'll bring it back to Valdez. And they've extended that corner a little bit more out there on Kimball and Valdez with the drive. Heiser with the rebound will go up and reversed it. It was cute, but it wouldn't happen, and they'll bring the ball off as the ball came down to Sabatis, and he gave it off to Wingate. Rosser. You see that Peasley, again, wanted to originally take the shot from the arc, but the defender followed him out with Valdez. Now he'll crowd him after he killed the dribble, and a foul will be called on Harrington. And Drysdale, number 15, going to come in the ballgame. Now, he promised me a couple dunks today. Number 3 coming in will be Ronald Spencer. So Spencer coming in for McCarthy for the Owls. And Drysdale took Kimball's spot on the floor. Kimball with 9 points, all on 3-point shots. That's a 3-ball going up and going down.
Ronald Spencer.
So Spencer, right in the ballgame, wastes no time, becoming a factor, makes the lead 5, 24-19. Harrington and Valdez play toss and catch to the center of the floor. They brought the ball in, and you see the kick back out. Valdez got it. Victor with the basket. Drysdale will get the assist. Valdez will get the bucket, and we'll have a 24-21 ball game. Spencer with the ball fake. Spencer to the free throw line. He'll pull up, fade, fire, and no good. Rebound. Drysdale with that great leaping ability will have the basketball. You can't see Victor behind him. He's being guarded by Peasley, so Drysdale will bring it down the floor himself, then just push the pass forward and get it into Child's hands. McCarthy at the scorer's table for the Owls, being set to check back in. Drysdale up and, missed it. Childs missed the bunny shot, and here comes the 2-on-2 the other way. Yeah, and you see Spencer slow it down. Didn't like the numbers there in Valdez. Oh, a late whistle. Late whistle. Yeah, got him on the arm. Not doubting he got him on the arm, I guess. It just took him a while to get the whistle to his mouth and blow it.
McCarthy.
Not so McCarthy. Brings the balls into Peasley's. Devin Peasley. I don't remember Peasley coming out and taking a break yet in this first half. Rosser, Wingate. Harrington chatting it up on defense. Something I missed that Graffam did, Coach Graffam, was had his guy. I mean, they talked and hollered and whooped it up on defense to intimidate and disrupt the other team. Harrington, lucky he didn't get called for the foul there as he came out and really got in the way of the play. And offensive rebound. Oh, a couple chances on the offensive boards. And McCarthy will get credit for the tip-in on the basket. 26-21. Oh, they're going to change it to Rosser. Okay. Oh, tell you, Drysdale can't buy a break. He gets more ticky-tack fouls called against him. And that's a good job by the Owls of selling that. But, I mean, he couldn't have knocked me over with that move. So the first foul, Drysdale fouled out yesterday, and he's got one foul here today. And Moises Santana, 34, making his first appearance of the basketball game for the Fighting Saints. Peasley will kick it out. Spencer will put it up, and this time he'll be off the mark. And Valdez on the run. He's got an isolation play, one-on-one. Crosses over, up, and got stripped of the ball, got fouled, and will he get shots, though? And 2 shots coming up.
33.
That was Sabatis called for the foul.
Sabatis.
You can see that scoreboard in the background. 5 team fouls on the Saints. That's the first foul on the Owls. We got to balance that out a little bit. It's Tyler Madison, 31, coming in the ball game.
Now checking in for the Saints with number 31.
It'll be Madison for Heiser for the Saints. And Madison didn't get in the ball game yesterday. We'll get in here in the first half with 6:39 to go. 26-22. You see Wingate turned, the last minute made the catch of the ball, and Wingate will pull it out. They have plenty of time, 28 seconds to go on the shot clock. That's, you know, when you have no pressure in the backcourt, you just bring the ball up. It leaves you a lot of time to set up your offense. There's Fothrop at the scores table. He's going to be checking in for the Owls. Right now, the tempo being played at the Owls' pace, the Owls' liking right now. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds up, and did hit the rim, missed the shot. It was a bad offensive set. They brought the clock down way too low and had no options open up. It was a low percentage shot that they took, 26-22. Saints looking to chip into that 4-point deficit. Now right there's got to be a foul, yeah. As Drysdale trying to drive, he got fouled on the drive.
Foul on number 33, Miku Sabatis.
Sabatis called for the foul and Fothrop
Now
in the ball
checking in
game.
for the Owls, number 35, Lauren Fothrop.
Saints going to run that stack play. They'll just kick it out as Valdez went to the side, to the corner, and he's got the basketball. To Moises Santana, no, up, and Drysdale will get the bucket. Drysdale showing that jumping ability, able to get up there, and I believe that's his first 2 points of the contest, but it cuts the lead to just 2 points. Now again, they'll spread the floor, they'll work the passes around. And Peasley got another 3, Peasley did. I got Peasley for 3 threes unofficially, 29-24, and it was a 3-ball that killed him yesterday from Lopez, as they just didn't rotate the defense around, and then we're having that same issue here today. Valdez, I thought he's going to nurse it up over the front of the rim, and we have a foul called on Santana. 6 fouls now on the CSJ squad as a team. No shots coming up yet. That'll be on the floor and out of bounds.
Also on number 34, Paul Santana. Number 25, Oscar Parada, back in for the Fighting Saints.
Yeah, they just double check. That is just 6 fouls now. Next foul will send the Owls to the line. They'll be in a bonus situation. There's 2 fouls committed here by the Owls in the first half. 5 minutes, 8 seconds to go in the opening half of play. Saints looking to give, they're on the win side on their conference record. They're 0-3 right now in conference play. Now those teams they lost to, they got to go to their home court, man. They still got to face Fisher. Fisher with a big win. Looking good this year. Fisher defeated Fort Kent already this year, and the Saints have yet to play Fisher College. Again, the tempo of the game favoring the Owls. Not saying the Saints can't get the scores here, but the Saints much better in a fluid situation. Madison with a bucket off the bench in the scoring book, and they'll make it a 29-25 basketball game. Be near the 4.5 minute left to play mark. Peasley and Wingate. Wingate and Peasley have been stinging them from the outside. This time they opted to take some time down off the clock, and it goes to Ross here back to Wingate or to Peasley, and I thought he was going to get that one, and he almost got the friendly roll off the foreign rim, but Parada will get the basketball on the rebound, and he'll bring it down the floor and give it off to Drysdale. Drysdale up top, and they want Valdez to handle the ball. Drysdale had other plans. He's going to take it to the hole and miss it. Parada almost able to keep the rebound alive. Fothrop will flip it out and throw it away. Saints will have the basketball, but they stayed in the backcourt and pressured the outlet pass this time, and Kimball and Harrington in for Madison and Santana. And Harrington's going to head right to the sideline and get the ball into play. So Valdez to Harrington, and he'll dump it into, oh, the pass was tipped. They were trying to get to Drysdale. He had quite an open spot around him. And the pass was tipped, taken away. Fothrop made the steal. Wingate with the ball. Wingate will go down to Fothrop, and he's fouled. I'm just not sure who. Oh, it's 2 on Drysdale now. He's had a tendency, trouble follows him. Whether he gets a bad call or he commits the foul for being over-aggressive, that right there is just being a little over-aggressive.
Number 35, Lauren Fothrop.
So it's 2 fouls now on Drysdale, and they'll be coming off the bench. I'm seeing they're going to make the moves to replace him, and Fothrop at the line. In a 29-25 ball game, he'll make it 30-25. That one took a while to decide if it was going to cooperate and go down through the hole, but it does. So Fothrop on his second shot. Who will not get it. And it's all blue on the glass. It's Harrington. And he called over to Valdez to come and get the basketball. And they're going to stick with Drysdale with 3:34 to go. Leave him in the ball game, and he will go up. And he promised me a dunk. That time it went off the glass and in. And you see a couple of pump fakes, and Rosser left alone says, why not? And he'll miss it. Almost tipped back in by Fothrop. They'll be controlled by the Saints now. We're near the 3-minute to play mark in a 3-point ball game. Kimball with a couple, well, with 3 threes actually in this basketball game in the first half. Tough pass to catch. He'll line up his feet for a 3-ball, and he got fouled way over in the corner. Kimball just getting buried in the corner as he got fouled on a 3-point attempt. Should be 3 shots. 3 shots. Yeah, Rosser fouled him on a 3-point shot.
Ben Rosser going to the line, shooting
well,
3-point play.
You know, I'm not saying this is what happened, but if that was an aggressive foul to get him off his game from the 3-point line, not to injure him, but to make him be a little gun shy, then it would work. So, okay, they changed this.
We missed the point earlier.
Yeah, the scoreboard had changed without a basket.
Kimball made the first. When was the point?
Yeah, there's a question asked. Yeah, 2 of the 3s. We're tied at 30, but they changed the score from 27 to 28, and now they're acquiring the book. Yeah, so Kimball gets a 3-point play by making 3 free throws. It's 31-30. The Saints have taken a lead on a correction made in the scorebook. I'm sure they're going to investigate that a little deeper on the outside. And it's going to be Spencer up, and he'll made his first 3-ball, and he's missed his last couple. And that's a 1 and done. So the Saints with 2:47 to go.
Checking back.
We'll have to wait for the substitution to be completed here. They'll have the ball. Just hand it to him, be set to put in play as McCarthy comes in the basketball game, number 25 for the Owls. Harrington says, I'm going to launch it and I'm going to drain it. Harrington with the basket. 34-30 lead for the Saints. So they've overcome another deficit here to a Maine squad to take the lead. Spencer, let's go back down inside the Fothrop. He got fouled. I think Parada, by his reaction, is going to be called for the foul. Ooh, Kimball will pick up the
Also
foul.
on number 14, Ryan Kimball.
And that's also the 8th team foul.
On the line for the Owls is number 35, Lauren Fothrop.
So Fothrop still in the 1-on-1 situation. Got it. And there's still question. I was listening to the Maine coach question the 1-point differential in the scoring. It's 34-32 right now. Up and got it. Tyler Harrington, yesterday's leading scorer, on track again today, makes it 37-32. You see that McCarthy put the brakes on, and Peasley this time cut off by Valdez. They've done a job on Peasley. About the 15-minute mark on a follow-up, no good. Missed his shot, followed up. Rosser, good-looking player out there, just didn't get the basketball to cooperate him. Minute 48 to go, and the Saints in the first half of play have leveled off after getting off the slow start. They trailed 9-3, and Harrington feeling it. Parada, yeah, he didn't get any contact. There should have been no foul there. Drysdale held, no call for him. And he'll be flipped back into Peasley. Kimball will get it, and they'll get a new shot clock to work with. Yeah, and that's going to be tipped away, and that's going to stay blue basketball. As 35 getting over there is Fothrop to knock the ball away. Fothrop in the middle of that defense on the back line of that zone. Valdez, one of his rare threes. Got it! Victor Valdez! Pushes it now to the largest lead of the game for the Saints at 8 at 40-32. Valdez came on top of the screen and stayed right with Peasley. McCarthy looking to whip the pass back out to Rosser. And Valdez, I don't think he can chase it down. No, great effort. Fast. Great effort, but he can't get to it. Yep. Now they're asking about the shot clock. They should have been reset on that. That's a good question. Everybody getting together and we'll come up with the answer. It's kind of like that Jeff Foxworthy game. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Now they're going to come up with the answer. Yeah, they're going to reset it to 17, I think. Yeah, that wasn't a change of possession. They never gained possession. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Jordan Guy in 44 for the Owls. 17 seconds on the shot clock for the Owls to work with, and the Saints are going to put some pressure on, try to make it eat up some more of that time. Yeah, they were just checking on the ref was talking. Right there, those two guys were chatting. That's what they stopped play for. Make sure everybody was okay. Peasley with the grab. And Peasley gets the ball back. 12 on the shot clock. Going to have to be a rushed offensive set. Peasley isolated, takes the lane, stripped of the basketball, and with 6 seconds to go, the Owls will have the ball out of bounds on the baseline underneath their own basket. And they're going to have Rosser take the ball out of bounds. Fouls to get it, and he'll bring it around. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and Drysdale will block the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Saints basketball. There was 1 second left on the shot clock, and they just never got into sync offensively. Yeah, they called the playoffs. Shot clock's still in effect right now. 35 on the shot clock, 40 seconds on the game clock. Saints. Oh, nobody covered Valdez, and he took it all the way in. Length of the floor, 10-point lead for the Saints. Up the other end, and Jordan Guy gonna have a foul called. Kimball will pick up the foul. Kimball, 14.
Ball whistle on number 14, Ryan Kimball.
And so in a 10-point game, that's the 19th foul. Kimball's second foul. Stops the clock with 29.8 seconds to go, and Jordan Guy at the line will get the first shot. And Guy on his second shot. He's cut the lead to 9. Got the lead to 8.
Now checking in for Presque, number 12.
And Harrington has to slide over a bit, and now they're going to go full court press. They want to eat up some of the clock here for the Saints. He can run the baseline after the made basket. Valdez wants everybody to lay it off. He's going to isolate and bring the ball down and beat Peasley one-on-one. Actually, Peasley backed off and just pick him up now intensely over midcourt to Harrington. They'll give it to Parada, plenty of time, 15 seconds to go. And ball stripped from behind by Wingate. Wingate on the break. There's a 3-on-2 developing. Peasley will catch it and nowhere to get the shot up. Clock down to 6 seconds, 5 seconds, and 3 seconds. A desperation shot. Harrington will grab it. That's going to be the half. Actually, this will count. And he'll just miss it. The big guy wings it. 42-34. The Saints overcome a 9-3 deficit and have a solid first half of play. Put together the same solid second half that they experienced in that first half. They again came out strong to start the second half yesterday on a 14-0 run against Fort Kent, and then not to say they lost intensity, but you do lose your edge after a big run like that, and they don't need to let down today. They need to get in the win column. In conference play, Drysdale up, and boy, could have been a whistle there for him, but they didn't get the call. And Drysdale a couple different chances, and Bothrop will bring the pass down. He'll give it out, and he'll have Wingate. Lost me on it. The ball got tipped and come to McCarthy with the touch. Peasley, let's go back down inside. Stolen away by Kimball. So Kimball, who had the threes in the first half, then his offensive play there. With 19:27, we're just underway in the second half, and there is OT if necessary. Hopefully we can avoid that today. Oh my goodness, what a great move. Oh, that's where he caught the ball. He got the ball down inside the paint about 6 feet from the basket. Makes it 43-34. And Rosser had a funny spot on the floor, and the dribble got away from him, and it'd be a turnover. See if there's any press employed in the backcourt yet. No, it doesn't look like it's going to be. It's going to be Valdez. Now they're going to. I thought they were going to start bringing people up just for a different change of tempo here. Valdez and Wingate, and that's pretty soft pressure, and they'll just walk it up. Bring it back to Harrington. Harrington enjoying a very solid first half as usual. Tyler very solid out there. Harrington thought about it, pulled it down. Childs was cold. He didn't really get in a rhythm in that first half. They slide the ball down to Drysdale, and it's a tough catch down low, and it goes out of play, and they'll turn the ball over. 43-34, Saints in the lead, trying to avoid the sweep this weekend at the hands of the Maine schools, Fort Kent and Presque Isle, Maine. See Peasley with Kimball extended way out on him. Just makes it harder to set up the offense, and that goes off from the backboard down to the CSJ squad. They're trying to go down inside the foul wells. Valdez up, and nice touch by Valdez. Valdez looking very offensive today. Peasley got in the air, will kick it back. Wingate with the grab, he'll penetrate and he'll get fouled, and he got the basket. He's going to get the bucket and the free throw. And Valdez will pick up the foul. He got a little foul trouble yesterday in the second half, Valdez did. That's his second personal.
Wingate is good. Anthony will be shooting one.
And so Wingate will get it.
Wingate
Cuts the lead to 8, and again, some bodies swarming around in the back court, but no real intense pressure. Childs will bring the ball up. He'll give it to Victor Valdez. Valdez and Wingate waiting for the screen to develop by Drysdale, and then the pass was intended to come back to Drysdale. Jammed into his finger, got tipped, and Bothrop ducking out of the way of the pass. It'll come to Peasley. That was a good pass to Wingate. Peasley with the catch, the penetration, the dish back outside. They go baseline now, up and, oh, good move. Rosser with a good move. Cuts the lead to 6. Again, it was close in the first half. It went back and forth. It wasn't until over the midway point that the Saints kind of established the grasp of the game. They'll go down to Drysdale, up and set on the rim. It went and dropped. Ball on the floor, picked up by McCarthy. He'll come to Rosser, and he's told to slow it down a little bit here. Be under control on these breaks. Peasley, 3-ball for Peasley. And I think he's in the three-pointers himself here, and that's going to be slapped away from behind by Wingate. That, and they bought the garbage can and knocked the garbage can over. Carl Serrani, the West Rutland head coach, multitasking today, being a fan and helping janitorize the gym here. And a very good coach over at West Rutland. If you get a chance to go to West Rutland girls basketball games and catch them live, oh, you'd enjoy that. That is a good team out there. And if you can't get out live and watch them, I always watch them on PEGTV, Munger and Channel 15 Sports. Pye has come to the game, but Harrington, off the mark drastically for Harrington. Pass up ahead and gonna let it go. McCarthy knew he couldn't reel it in, so he didn't want to really crash in the wall for no reason. Can't blame him. Harrington to Pye, and Pye on the far side of the court. As Valdez not in there right now. Kimball brought the ball right out front, and Peasley, great pass, great catch, great finish. Drysdale, like he did in the second half yesterday, trying to make his presence felt out there for the Saints. He was yesterday's White Birch Realty Player of the Game, and we'll have the White Birch Realty Player of the Game in the post-show. Hopefully he'll be with the Saints win today. Bothrop wanted to penetrate and got sealed off, but just set the offense back up. They've been very deliberate on the offense and hit the rim, came straight down. Brought the shot clock down to 7 seconds that possession. 47-42, 5-point ball game. Childs up underneath, and now it's just about where the foul took place. Bush, 2 shots. That's all.
Also number 22, Ben Rosser.
So Doug Childs going to the line to shoot a couple. Stops the clock at 15:52 to go, and that's 2 fouls on Rosser. Childs with that very patient pre-shot ritual will look and hang it. Each team here in the second half with just 1 foul apiece. As Childs gets set for the second shot, 48-42, 49-42.
Childs.
Peasley, like I said, I don't remember Peasley coming out in that first half. That's going to be intended for McCarthy. Went by him, picked up by his teammate on the backside, Wingate, and the pass down inside along the baseline, taken away by Harrington. Harrington will look for Pye, has Childs go to the side so we get the pass off to Pye. Valdez will be checking back in the basketball game for CSJ on the next opportunity. Pye then is that quick acceleration, and boy, to Drysdale to the bucket, to Drysdale, to the bucket. Couple chances for the big guy, and Brad couldn't convert either one. I'm going to call for the set here. 15 minutes even to go in the second half of play. They'll slide the ball to Wingate, and tough shot. Oh, that thing sat there and wouldn't drop. What a teaser. Lead at 7, chance to add to it. Childs pulls up, and no, he'll miss it, and it's going to be, wow. Little hammer there went by as Kimball chopped the ball out of the hands of the Owl player. Drysdale will duck inside, and boy, he's got to work in the weight room. He's leaving everything a little soft, a little short here. I know he's stronger than that. So Kimball will come out, and Valdez will come in and replace Kimball. Parada off the bench. Looks like they're going to allow Parada to come in. Parada's going to replace Drysdale.
25, Oscar Parada.
And that is it for substitutions. Now they're going to have Pye just right there in the backcourt, not real serious pressure. Just let Peasley try to bring the ball down. He'll race into the front court, go to the elbow, and he'll pull it back out. Now work between the circles, give it off in the corner, and it's going to be Wingate. He nudges his head. He wants McCarthy to come back out, and Valdez. Tough matchup there with Valdez. I'm surprised they don't try to post up McCarthy. Rosser up, and no. Boy, they've gone cold. As hot as they started from the outside shooting here in this ball game, talking about the Owls, they have cooled off as quickly. And Parada holding the ball up top. Now there was no way there was a double team on Harrington with high-low help. He could not get the ball down to him. They do. Valdez does, and Harrington will get the bucket. Now we're going to have an Owls timeout as it goes to a 9-point lead, 51-42, 13:51 to go in regulation. Saints with the lead. Harrington get on the inbounds pass. It's going to be Rosser. The Owls in the white today. CSJ in their away blue uniforms, even though they're on their home court. It's Sunday, they always wear blue. Up and off the inbounds play, they'll get the offensive rebound, and Peasley will pull the ball back out. He'll reset the offense. He'll pivot, look, and toss the ball back to Rosser. Wingate will hold it between circles. They want to go down inside to Loftus. And going to have a foul called on Parada, I believe. Yeah, Parada will get the foul. As Fothrop was pushed out of there and pushing it back. Spencer, number 3, Ronald Spencer, back in the ball game. He's going to go to the baseline, take the ball out of bounds. He replaced McCarthy. And we're set with a 9-point difference in the ball game. Saints with the lead, trying to hold on and get the win here, or their first conference win of the year for the season. That's all Twine, and that's just what Spencer did. Spencer came into the ball game in the first half and drained his first 3, and then went 0-4 the rest of the half. Comes into the second half, hits his first 3. Foul in the backcourt against Wingate to Valdez. 51-45, 6-point Saints lead. Valdez will blow into the front court, give it off to Pye. And Pye's pass will make it to Harrington. He wasn't the target. Tyler Harrington will get it. Parada will chase it down, and he'll get fouled by Wingate. Yeah, there's a couple cheap falls. That's what the coach just said for the Owls. A couple cheap ones, and it is. You gotta get there and don't get lazy. Don't get, gotta play smart. And Valdez easily accesses the basketball. Kimball gonna be coming back in for the Saints. Childs. Nowhere to go down inside of Parada. That's what they want to do. Harrington on the drive, and Harrington with the finish. Tyler Harrington. See Valdez getting set defensively, and we got a body down on the floor.
Ball whistled on
Bush. Harrington bowled over Peasley down inside.
Tyler Harrington, number 21. Now checking back in for the Saints, number 14, Ryan Kimball.
That's going to be 2 on Tyler, 3 on the team. Each team with 3 team fouls here at 12:49 to go in the second half. And Spencer easily gets the ball into Peasley. They have not tried to deny the ball on either side to anybody. Spencer going up, and that'll rim out on him. That was not balanced. attempt at a three-point shot. Wingate hits the deck. Seems to be all right. We'll get back up into the play. And here comes Valdez. Valdez through the paint. Valdez had the ball slapped off his hands. Recovers it himself. And his pass back. The Child's taken away. Spencer's got Kimball to beat. And the foul, and they're going to the line. Kimball showing some speed there. Got back and didn't allow the easy bucket and didn't injure the player.
On number 14, Ryan Kimball.
3 fouls on Kimball now. And
going to the line, shooting a pair.
Spencer coming to the line.
Fouls number 3, Ronald Spencer.
Spencer with 6 points in the ball game, looking to add to that total. They're both in on 3-point shots. And he'll nurse that one up and in. So Spencer standing back at the line as he's cut it to a 7-point ball game right now. And he will not cut it to 6. And Harrington, with those long arms, able to get up there and reel the ball in. So we stay at 7-point difference. CSJ with the lead, CSJ with the ball, and CSJ basketball on Munger Vision. We'll have the White Birch Realty player of the game. That's from way down. Yeah, he better. Tyler shaking his head after that one. He was way short. He is a pure shooter. That was just one of those things right there. Kimball comes way up to meet Peasley. Peasley, a little trouble with the dribble, picked it back up and gave it off to Spencer. 11:55 to go in the basketball game. Great play. And the basket. Great play. Great execution. Spencer delivered the pass and cut to the basket. The pass was wrapped around and given back to him, and he made the basket, got fouled, and
Foul whistled on number 5, Doug Childs.
Childs will pick up his first foul.
Spencer is good, and he will be shooting 1.
Yeah, and he's looking, again, it's down to 5 now, 53-48. As Heiser and Drysdale will come into the basketball game next for the Saints, and nothing now on a made shot. It could be Heiser time as he comes into the basketball game. As Childs and Parada going to get a breather on the bench. And now a more intense looking press in the backcourt. And boy, Valdez made that look silly. As Heiser will get the ball, take the dribble, bring it back to Harrington. He'll go right back to Valdez. Harrington this time not taking a shot from that spot. We'll go to Drysdale. They isolate him on his side. I'll tell you what, great move. They isolated him on this side of the floor and they'd overload the other side. He just didn't finish the deal. He did everything, quickness, beat his defender off the dribble, but just didn't finish it. And Spencer, feeling it, didn't get it. Rebounds to 1 and done. And with a 4-point ball game, Valdez and company looking to establish some kind of run or some kind of rhythm here offensively for the Saints. Heiser, Harrington, down inside to Drysdale. I'll tell you what, they let him play physical, and they got to let that happen on both ends. As Fothrop came through the body and knocked the ball away. 3 ball, got it! And we got ourselves a 1-point ball game. And Spencer, three-pointers now. Yeah, it's going to be timeout taken by the Saints. They'll gather around their head coach, Phil Bartlett. 53-52, the Saints by 1.
Full timeout.
The momentum has started to switch over to the University of Maine Presque Owls in the white uniforms. They've cut it to a 1-point deficit, and let's hope it's not deja vu all over again. And I like John Fogerty music, but we don't want any deja vu all over again. Saints yesterday had a 9-point lead in the second half and ended up losing the basketball game to another Maine team, Fort Kent. Harrington. They're trying to get the ball into Drysdale, and I like this option. Drysdale has made some great moves. We're going to count it. Yep. They can't match up with Drysdale with Fothrop. He's just not quick enough, and he can't leap enough.
Warren Fothrop.
And he's not strong enough to lean on him defensively and keep him out. And Drysdale, remember, missed a few opportunities on the wing like that early in the second half, but he converts that one. He's got a chance for the 3-point play. The lead is at 3, 55-52. And again, shy on the shot. Harrington travels. Yep. He got the rebound and he traveled. Tyler Harrington, fun guy to watch. I tell you, nice young man, but boy, just a real fluid basketball player. That's a long 3-ball, and I was talking to Jeff White, the assistant coach, during the warm-ups to the second half. He found it interesting that the Owls' warm-ups consist of everybody standing outside the arc taking 3-point shots. Well, that's their game. And you can see they keep bombing away from the outside. Valdez comes in the line, and what happened there? There's a little guide cable that holds the, that reels up the backboard. It hit that. That's considered out of play. That's like a ground rule in baseball. So it hit the cable and it kills play. It's a dead ball. 55-52. 10 minutes to go in the basketball game. We've hit the halfway point, and it's been tight. It's been close. It's been a good ball game today. Wingate lets it fly, and again, where do you take it? From way outside, and that is their offense. They haven't looked. Yesterday we watched Fort Kent post everything up except the finish when Lopez did those threes, but everything yesterday came from down inside the paint. Today, everything's coming from the perimeter offensively. Thank you. As Drysdale on the opposite side of the floor will pull it back out, and he'll go to Harrington. Harrington to Kimball, takes a bump way before the shot. He made the basket, but it's just for looks. The whistle occurred way before. Peasley with the foul. No shots coming up. It was on the floor, and that's only the 5th team foul. First on Peasley. Heiser, number 10, will hustle down and bring the ball into play for CSJ. Kimball catches, and looking for his 4th three-pointer. And everybody down in blue lobbying for the ball. And he goes white basketball, and Heiser's still arguing over it, and he will not win that battle. It'll become the Owls basketball. 9.5 minutes to go in a 3-point game. Saints. I think this salvage just, something happened way away from the basket. Heiser called for an elbow, and that's going to be the 6th team foul. And the play picking up, the official just warned the teams to take it easy as the physicality of the game picking up now. Oh, there's the ball. Wingate's got it. I missed the pass. Harrington chasing. Spencer fires. Oh my goodness, I don't know how it didn't go down. Valdez will save it. It'll be saved again. Drysdale going to get it. He stayed on the inline. He went to hit the body, missed it. What a great battle. What a great sequence of action. And I think I got it all on tape. Peasley, no, front rimmed it. Harrington with the rebound. Oh, I need a breath after that. That was incredible action. That's why you gotta get down here in person and catch these CSJ college basketball games. Doug Child's gonna be checking back in. Harrington with the ball, takes the bump, and he'll kick it out to Drysdale. He'll just pull up, and the big man will miss. Harrington has got a hand on it, couldn't control it. Rosser with the ball. Little bounce pass on the side, and he'll get it down to Wingate. I think, yeah, we're going to have a timeout taken by the Owls. Full timeout. They're down by 3. Plenty of time left in the ball game. 8:29 to go in the second half. Now it's become a little more choppy here in the second half. A little chippy, which is all right, too, as long as nobody gets hurt. And that was an Owls full timeout taken. Peasley with the catch, and Harrington on. There's no way he's going to shoot over the top of Harrington. Rosser with the catch. He'll pivot, and 9 seconds on the shot clock, and I'll tell you what. They didn't hit the rim, doesn't matter. Possession goes over to the Saints, but that was, that's a shot in their offense. That's not called a bad shot in their offense. Childs will bang it in there, no good. And rebound will come out of Harrington. Tyler Harrington will get it. Harrington, the leading scorer from yesterday's ball game, on his way to being a good candidate for the White Birch Realty Player of the Game. As McCarthy at the scores table, he'll be checking in. He's going to be an Owl in the white uniforms. That's up, and that was tipped and blocked. It was Rosser. Fothrop got it. No fouls anywhere. Oh, you can see the coach's reaction. He couldn't believe there wasn't contact anywhere on that play that would constitute a foul. I mean, if I was for the Owls, I would argue with them, but I thought there could have been a foul right there, and the pass coming inside to Drysdale. Up, and it's going to go. No. Hard work. It's going to be a third foul on Harrington. And then it'll send Rosser to the line. Shoot a couple.
Going to the line, shooting a pair for the Owls is number 22, Ben Rosser.
So Rosser settles in with 7-16 to go in a 5-point ball game, trying to make it a 6-point game. He'll get the first shot to go. 57, 53. It's actually a 4-point lead.
For CSJ, number 3, Maurice Pye.
Pye comes in for Kimball for CSJ. Oh, it's that Rutland High School diploma killing me. Reading, writing, and arithmetic were never my strong points in school. I did recess really well. I did lunch well.
Ben Rosser.
The thing got in my way of being a stellar performer was classes. Childs got way behind the defense, and he'll get the finish. I don't know how he did it, but somebody didn't release. Somebody didn't pick up deep, and Childs made him pay with the easy bucket. 59-54. Going to set Wingate up against Valdez. That'll be the matchup out there on the point right now. They have Pye coming, and Pye's taking on Peasley. Peasley's been much quieter in the second half. He was pretty electrifying in the first half. McCarthy to Rosser, and the defense comes out and shuts him down from being able to penetrate or take the shot. Wingate trying to post up Valdez. It's a smart matchup. That's a great matchup, yeah. Because there is probably a 5 to 6 inch advantage in height with Wingate matched up against Valdez. That's just going to the right matchup. 3 fouls now, both on Harrington and on Valdez. And Wingate's first shot will be good. Oh, they're staying right in there, 59-55. Owls down by 4. And I double checked it by counting on my fingers. It is 4. Got it.
Anthony Wingate.
And Valdez again able to get back there, and he's going to go up strong. Get it. Count the basket! Valdez and company get deep. They go long distance, and yeah, McCarthy will pick up the foul.
Whistle on number 25, Logan McCarthy. Victor.
And again, that's 2 plays in a row now that they've gone deep behind him, like there's no safety back there, and he'll get the basket and make it a 61-56 game in Valdez with the and 1 at the line. It's also the 6th team foul on the Owls, and Valdez will rim it out, and Rosser with the rebound gets it off to Peasley. And it's really not been a big spurt by either side here in the second half. Childs, Wingate. That's a good matchup right there. Wingate with the quickness, Childs with the girth. The shot taken no good. Drysdale will get the rebound, and they're going to call, well, I think it's going to be on Rosser. Oh my goodness. They called Drysdale for his 3rd foul for throwing an elbow. That was probably the most deliberate call. Yeah, they don't want to foul out with 6 minutes. They want this offense for later. So Parada will come in for Drysdale. And again, there were some questionable no calls that he could have been the victim of these fouls. And he's not about to break his first year in the conference by getting fouls 4 against him. He'll get the basket. It's also the 9th team foul on the Saints, so the next foul the Saints commit will be the double bonus. Well, Drysdale's going to be he's a good player already, but you get another year under his belt, or a couple breaks his way, and he's going to be an outstanding MVP type player. Pye will jump out. There's 12 seconds on the shot clock. Pye will penetrate. See, Parada comes in. He's a good defender. He gives you some offense, but he just doesn't have that electrifying quickness, a threat to score anywhere on the court like Drysdale is. Rosser looking. Rosser in a 63-58 ball game. Saints with the lead. It's been tight like this all the way through the contest. We've had several changes in the lead. And Parada will hustle over and run past his coach. And boy, he just put on some miles all going after the ball.
Hey, we're here. We're here.
Yeah. Looking into Peasley. He wanted to take the shot. Pye recovered quickly to get out there on him. Baseline taken away by Pye. And do they still want the timeout? Maine coach is calling timeout, but I think you guys are going to lose possession. So once they threw the ball out of bounds off from the Saints player, he's seen him want to use his timeout. Smart play. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Highgate will make the catch. He'll penetrate off the glass. No good. Harrington with the rebound. Lost it on the floor. Picked up by Parada. Looking like the point guard. Looking like Michael Jordan out there. And now he'll come down to Doug Childs. Childs will slow it down with 26 on the shot clock. 5 minutes to go. It's all coming about scoring on every possession by each team by trading no baskets. Pye whips it back out to Childs, and he traveled, didn't call it, and he'll swish it. And that'll push the lead now, 66-58, lead at 8. Rosser wanted to go down inside and stripped off the hands and out of bounds from Bothrop. Saints basketball. Full timeout taken with 4:32 to go. Okay, so you see the Saints coming back after that full timeout taken by the Owls, and they'll get it quickly to Valdez. But they haven't had a problem at all today bringing the ball inbounds or up the floor. Parada comes back out. Same 5 on the floor that went in during the timeout for the Saints. Parada got a little high on a dribble. Valdez with the kick off to Harrington. He was covered at that time, couldn't get the shot away. Victor regathering his balance. Shot clock down to 8 seconds. They go down inside the Childs. He's triple team, kicks it out. Valdez has no choice but to take the shots out the front of the room. Harrington up and got it. Tyler Harrington with a monster ball game again today. Back-to-back games where Harrington has just been outstanding. Puts it at a 10-point deficit now for the Owls. Saints lead by 68 to 58. McCarthy likes not to take the outside shot this time. They're going to run, well, running time, and that's going to be blocked by Parada on the shot attempt. It's going to be blue basketball, be Saints basketball. Well, with 3:34 now, they've got to become much more aggressive on the press, because now it's about limited possessions with the shot clock, and they're down by 10. And you can see that Valdez into the front court. We'll give it off to Childs. Doug Childs trying to work against McCarthy. Will spin up underneath him, and tell you, it was a nice move. Put a lot of juice on the ball. Harrington again will come through. Harrington bailing him out right there. 70 to 58 to lead to 12 now. Largest lead in the ball game by either side. Way outside and off the mark. He kept alive by Wingate. It'll go to Bothrop. Fouled and basket. Count the bucket. Bothrop got fouled. I don't know how he made the shot. It was a great reaction to the rebound.
The basket by Warren Bothrop was good.
As McCarthy's going to come out, they're going to bring Spencer back in. I think they're looking for offense here with Spencer coming with that three-point shot. Cuts it to 10, a chance to go to 9 as Bothrop will be short on the shot. Ball will be tipped around. Childs will come down with it. He'll take a step back and throw over the top. Stolen, kind of, maybe. Foul. Going to be called on Rosser. Yeah, Rosser will be called for the foul, and that's going to be the one-on-one the other way.
Number 22, Ben Rosser.
Yeah, so they're going to walk it down the other end and take some shots. And that's just all fine and dandy, but as long as you can make your free throws every time you come down.
Going to the line to shoot the one.
It'll be Valdez. I wasn't sure who it was going to be. It was Victor Valdez. And Valdez, usually pretty reliable from the free throw line, will be up and reliable again. 71-60. It's time to start thinking about selecting that White Birch Realty player of the game. He'll get them both.
Victor Valdez.
You can see Wingate trying to work the ball up cautiously on that sideline against Valdez. Oh, they made the pick. They've got that jailbreak. They got 2-on-1 here. Up and got it. Valdez picked his pocket and then made the basket. Peasley will push the pass off. Up and 3-ball. Got it. Spencer with the 3-ball makes it a 74-63 ball game. 2.5 minutes to go and still in the contest. Harrington, the ball slapped away from behind, picked up by Childs, who dish it off, up, and the finish by Parada. Oh, the ball bounced in the Saints' way here in the second half today. Unlike yesterday, the ball likes the Saints this time. 76-63. Spencer short. He had to take it. They're in a position now with 2 minutes to go where they need offense. A lot of offense. I believe Valdez just picked up number 4.
Ball whistled on the one, Victor Valdez.
That will be 4 on Valdez. We'll stop the clock at 2 minutes even to go.
Now going live.
76-63 game.
Number 22, Ben Rosser.
Well, it's Drysdale at the scores table. He'll be coming in on his second shot. It's Rosser getting ready to shoot. And McCarthy will be coming number 25 for the Owls. No. The White Birch Realty player of the game will be Tyler Harrington. He will get the donated CSJ player of the game shirt.
Also checking 12, Brian Cronin.
And Brian Cronin coming in, number 12, seeing his first action of the ball game. And on Rosser's second shot, he'll get that one. So he'll get 1 to 2. Again, with a 3 ball on the shot clock, you can do it. It's just up to the Saints to keep the pressure on. Yep, Peasley will pick up his second foul. That's the second foul on Peasley, and the 8th foul on the team. And Pye getting some congratulations, but at the line to shoot the 1-on-1.
Going to the line, shooting the 1-on-1 for CSJ number 3.
So the Saints just a minute 55 away from getting their first conference win of the year. And I never thought I'd be saying that this late into the schedule, but their first conference win just a minute 55 away. And they'll miss that front end. Drysdale will get the rebound, bring it back to Valdez, and now they'll probably take a little more deliberate offensive approach here, unless it's an easy backdoor cut or a dunk or a layup. Drysdale, oh, great move. Harrington up, reverses, falls. Tyler Harrington going to the line with a minute 39 to go.
Foul whistled on number 22, Ben Rosser.
Rosser will
going
pick
to
up
the
the
line,
foul.
shooting 2 for CSJ number 21, Tyler Harrington.
Again, just saying 3 points separate the Saints from a sweep this weekend of taking both Maine teams, but they're going to end up with the split. As Tyler Harrington, even with the black socks on, he played all right today. He'll get it. He's, like I said, just a pure shooter. Does a nice job. He'll push the lead down to 13. And that one won't happen, but hopefully that won't come into play, that missed shot. The last thing you want to do is don't foul. Oh, get out of my house. Drysdale skies and blocks the ball out of bounds. I think Harrington might fire that too, but I'm going to give it to Big Brad. Foul on Childs. Yeah, the last thing you needed was a foul. Double bonus, 2 shots coming up for Wingate.
Number 5, Doug Childs.
Gives him a chance to stop the clock and score points.
Going to the line, shooting the double bonus for the Owls is number 4, Anthony Wingate.
So Wingate trying to keep what faint hope Maine has alive. As McCarthy and Cornyn come back in the ball game.
Number 12, Brian
As
Cronin,
Spencer and
number 25,
Rothrock leave.
back in for Presque.
Yeah, and then second shot by Wingate. It's going to be good.
Anthony
Makes it an
Wingate.
11-point ball game, and again, that's only 3 threes, 4 threes. Yep. Foul. They had to foul immediately. They got the ball in bounds. They had to foul immediately to stop the clock.
Foul whistled on number 22.
That's the double bonus
Ben
now for the
Rosser.
Saints. So the Saints will be shooting 2. As they do offense-defense changes for the Owls.
In for the Owls, number 3, Ronald Spencer, and number 55, Warren Fothra. Going to the line now, shooting the double bonus for CSJ is number 1.
So Valdez.
Valdez.
4 fouls and 5 fouls. No, 4 fouls and all on Valdez. I was looking at the scoreboard and 5 fouls were on Rosser. He fouled out of the ball game. Yep. 78-66, 12-point lead. And he'll get it.
Victor Valdez.
And the Saints keeping Peasley from the ball. Corning came back to get it. He'll give it off to Wingate. And almost a steal by Pye, and a shot up, no good. Rebound on the weak side, controlled by Harrington. Harrington will be the player of the game. Point virtual reality will be Harrington. Minute 16 to go, and Childs waits for somebody to come out and foul him. Didn't happen. They'll go to Drysdale. Drysdale. And see if they're not going to foul here. They're just going to run the clock down. There's 21 seconds on the shot clock. And Childs came down the midcourt stripe, made the catch, and yeah, no foul they just said, so they'll be able to run the clock down. There'll be another possession for Maine. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5, 4. Childs up and got it. Right at the buzzer, the shot will count, and it'll be an 81-66 ball game with still 2 possessions left on the game, on the time clock, the shot clock. It's 39 seconds, 4-second differential. And there's a foul called on Wingate. I don't understand that. You just the last possession, you just said don't foul, and this time to play. I don't think that was still in effect from the coach from Maine.
Going to the line, shooting the double bonus for the Fighting Saints.
So the Saints are going to go to 1 and 3 in league play, and a lot of road trips left. As you see, Childs get set and get the first shot. Makes it an 82-66 ball game. So again, the Saints with a couple impressive games this weekend, but only one win to show for it. Maybe we'll springboard them into a streak here, a run of wins.
Doug Childs.
Harrington will steal it, and they have enough time now. No shot clock. They can just run the time off, and they'll bring it back to Childs. And Spencer came up and almost got the steal. Again, you could call a lot of things there. And it's the funny part is the coach from Maine is saying no fouls, no fouls, and yet his players keep fouling.
Once again on the line for
Childs back at the line.
Doug Childs.
And Doug survived a rough first half and played much better here in the second half, and he'll miss that shot. Childs on the second shot. He'll miss them both. Pye will get it, and Pye will get the 2 points. Oh, they're going to keep following them. They're going to pay for the price of it, and they're going to score. Peasley lost his balance, and Drysdale will get the basketball. He's going to pull it out. Yeah, see, he's going to take control now. He's talking about just holding the ball for the last possession and let the time run down. If he picks it up, there you go, whipping it back court. So this has been funny here. So we'll have the interview with Harrington. 85-66, Tyler Harrington is the White Bridge Realty player of the game.
85.
Long jump. Tyler Harrington, congratulations. You're the White Bridge Realty player of the game.
Thank you very much.
Well, we just said what a weekend of basketball we had here. You guys easily could be 2 wins this weekend. What impressed me the most was yesterday's emotional game, high intensity, but you guys turned around in less than 24 hours and you were ready to play today.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, yesterday it wasn't like we played bad. We did play a good game, and we just carried it over to today. Started off a little slow, but we picked it up towards the end and finished. We finally finished the game all the way to the end. Yeah,
exactly. And that's no knock on you guys. You put together a solid 2 halves of basketball. What was the missing ingredient earlier in the season?
I think it was just the style of play we got to start playing. We got to play smart the whole game, not just bits and pieces here and there. I think we put it all together. We can play like we did today towards the end of the game. Yeah,
because you started off, you dropped behind 9-3 in the ball game, but then you stayed steady. You stayed with the game plan. You started to go inside, and then you were just everywhere on the floor. You were hitting the shot today.
Basketball is a game of runs, and everybody's gonna have their run, and we're finally just keeping our composure when the other team makes a run, and then we come right back with one of our own. So I think that's what we're doing now that we weren't doing earlier in the season, and it's paying off.
Okay, and then just to take us back, let's go back in time a little bit. After yesterday's tough loss to Fort Kent, what was the speech in the locker room, and what was the mood last night coming into this game? How'd you guys handle it and approach it?
Coach he let us know that we played hard, so he just wanted us to carry it over today, and then that's what we did, and we got the win. That's our first conference win of the season, so hopefully we can carry it over.
Who would have thought I would be saying that this late in the season?
I know,
the first conference win, right?
Yeah, I know, but they've all been close, and I think hopefully we just get a couple more bounces in some of these other games and we'll win those too. Oh, absolutely. And I just want to go back to yesterday because you impressed me so much yesterday. Late in the ball game, time running down, you ran to the corner down here, you called for the ball, you got it, you stood there and you drained a 3 to make it a 3-point ball game. I like that about you, that you want the ball at those times. That's part of being a junior and upperclassman, and letting these guys know, letting them know like how to play and where to be and stuff, and everybody's playing good. We got a really young team, so I think that's just something the upperclassmen have to do. Oh, then Kimball stepped up today. He started to find a shot, and it must have felt good to see Kimball start hitting stuff. Yeah, Kimball's been playing very well today, and Victor, he's been playing well all season. So I think it's just upperclassmen doing what we have to do, and letting the underclassmen do what they have to do. All right, I'm going to let you get going, but thank you very much. Right. Congratulations. Thank you very much, sir.